Hey, RezaieStrong followers. So I want to talk about creating a habit. And really, there's three basic components. There's knowledge, which is the what is the habit that we want to create and the why behind it. There's the skill, which is the how. And then there's the desire, the motivation. And what I find is that each of them have their own intricacies, but the one that seems to wax and wane the most is the desire. And so let's talk about this in terms of something that a lot of us want to do, which is lose weight. So the knowledge is the what. Well, I want to lose weight. The why is because I just want to be healthy or I want to look good or whatever the reason is. The skill is the how. So, trying to fix our diets, exercising more regularly, doing things that keep us more active. And then there's the desire, which I find to be the hardest part of these three things. So what I've done is I've listed some things that I've done when my motivation is kind of waning. So sometimes it's just as simple as starting. Nothing's going to be perfect. Just getting started sometimes is the motivation a person needs to kind of get going. Don't look at the end goal at the beginning. Create like a smaller version of that goal and just try and achieve that step. That's a little baby step. And then once you achieve that, then you can go to the next step. And over time, what you'll see is that a bunch of incremental baby steps will get you to the bigger goal. Reward yourself, right? So if you do X, then give yourself Y. And I talked about this in some other videos, but like one of my weird rewards is that by going to the gym, I get to spend 10 minutes in the sauna in the steam room and just doing some box breathing and meditation. And for whatever reason, I get super excited about that. The why that you give yourself doesn't matter as much as make sure it's something that you're craving and something that you're excited about. If you have a hard time doing things by yourself, don't do it alone. Maybe talk to friends, talk to family. Maybe you can start working on it together. Leave yourself little cues. I have Post-it notes all over my house of things that to remind me of when I'm not feeling up to it. Either like on the bedpost of my bed, on the fridge, if I'm trying to break my diet, in the pantry, just all over the place. But little cues to kind of nudge me in the right direction. Put it on the calendar. I have a very busy schedule. I'm all over the place. I don't work banker's hours Monday through Friday. Sometimes I work at night. Sometimes I work on weekends. And so on those busier weeks, kind of scheduling an hour of time kind of keeps me accountable. And so I like to schedule it on my busy weeks on my calendar so that I know it's coming and mentally start preparing for it. Sometimes I lounge too much. I sit in the house or I start getting lazy. And so sometimes just getting up, putting in some earbuds, listening to some music and walking out in nature, just that movement can sometimes get me going. I have a vision board, a dry erase board in my office that I kind of jot all my ideas, my goals, like what I'm trying to achieve, just a slew of things. But the reason I have it on that dry erase board is because every time I come in my office to work, the first thing I do is I look up at that dry erase board. And every time I look at it, it's a reminder of the things that I'm trying to achieve and making sure that I'm incorporating those into my life. I hope you guys find those as like useful little hints when you are kind of lacking in terms of motivation for what it is for the habit you're trying to achieve. But realize that really you need all three things. You need to have your what, your why, your how, and you need to be motivated. But more importantly, just being consistent regardless of whether your motivation is waxing or waning. So there you have it, creating a habit. I hope you guys found that useful. Let me know your thoughts, comments, and questions. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, until next time.